How to stop overthinking the Stoic way. Have you ever found yourself trapped in an endless cycle of thoughts, analyzing every detail, every possibility, until you feel completely paralyzed? Overthinking doesn't just steal your peace of mind, it also stops you from making decisions and moving forward. But what if I told you that the Stoics solved this problem over 2,000 years ago? That there is a simple and practical method to escape the trap of your own mind? Today, you will learn 5 Stoic techniques to stop overthinking and regain mental clarity. Stay with me until the end, because the last technique might completely change the way you see life. What is overthinking and why does it happen? Overthinking is not just thinking a lot. It's a mental loop where you replay the same thoughts over and over, usually focusing on worries, regrets, or uncertainties. This happens because the human brain evolved to detect threats. When there is no real danger, we create imaginary threats and get stuck in them. The Stoics understood this, and they developed a system to control their thoughts instead of being controlled by them. Now, let's go straight to the 5 Stoic techniques that will free you from this cycle. 1. Control what you can. Dichotomy of control. Seneca said, "We suffer more in imagination than in reality." Most overthinking comes from worrying about things outside of your control. What others think of you, the outcome of a decision, the future. Stoicism teaches us to divide everything into 2 categories: things you can control, things you cannot control. If you can't control it, accept it and move on. If you can, do something about it. It's that simple. Now stop for a moment and ask yourself, is the problem that's worrying you right now within your control? If not, let it go. 2. Practice negative visualization, premeditatio malorum. The Stoics had a surprising method to stop excessive worrying, imagining the worst-case scenario. But hold on, this isn't about being pessimistic, it's about preparing your mind to handle any outcome. If you're worried about a project, ask yourself, what if it goes wrong? What would I do? Most of the time, the worst-case scenario isn't as bad as it seems, and when you accept that, fear loses its power. 3. Focus on the present, Stoic mindfulness. Epictetus said, "If you want to improve, stop worrying about what is beyond your power." We are often so caught up in the past or the future that we forget the only moment that truly exists, the present. So when you notice yourself overthinking, pause and ask, what can I do right now? This breaks the cycle and brings your focus back to the present. 4. Act, don't seek perfection. Many people get stuck in overthinking because they want to make the perfect decision. But the Stoics knew that perfection doesn't exist. What matters is acting wisely and learning from experience. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "Don't waste time debating what a good man should be one." In other words, less analysis, more action. Remember your mortality, memento mori. Finally, the most powerful technique. The Stoics practiced memento mori, the constant reminder that life is short. Marcus Aurelius reflected on death daily, not to be afraid, but to live with more clarity, because when you realize that time is limited, you stop wasting it on meaningless worries. Now think about this, if you died tomorrow, would this problem still matter? Final thoughts. If you struggle with overthinking, remember these 5 Stoic lessons. Control what you can, ignore the rest. Visualize the worst to take away the fear. Focus on the present, not the future. Act, don't seek perfection. Remember that life is short. Now, I want to hear from you. Which of these techniques will you apply first? Leave your answer in the comments. I want to read your thoughts. And if this video helped you, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel, because that helps me keep creating content that truly makes a difference in your life. I'll see you in the next video. And remember, you have more control than you think. Use it wisely.